Why was this extension necessary?
So, Tembekile, the reason why this extension has been granted was because there was a major outcry for more time to be given to the Commission to do its work. And initially it was supposed to be, the final report was supposed to be given to the President by the 15th of April, but more time has been given until the 31st of July. So that is about 4 months for the Commission to try and give its final report to the President. And given all the allegations and a number of people being implicated in the PIC inquiry and this Commission that's heard all these allegations, more time has been given and granted to them by the President. So as you mentioned, it's in more than enough time for them to unearth and undig all the dirt at the PIC inquiry. It
also comes, this extension, with a change, if you will, to the terms of reference. Explain that to us.
Exactly. So initially the terms of reference, and the main term of reference was to figure out whether or not there was any impropriety at the asset manager. But now an extra terms of reference has been added to the list, and that is to find out whether or not the PIC has gone according to the client's mandates or against the client's mandates. And I would presume that the client being the Government Employees Pension Fund, given the fact that the PIC invests over 90% of government employees' pension funds to the value of about 2 trillion rand. So we've heard from a number of witnesses at the Commission with serious allegations about how the PIC has invested into very questionable and controversial companies, really putting government employees' pension funds, the UIF as well, into serious risk. And now you have a situation where it's questioned about the companies that the PIC is invested in and what this has done for government employees' pension funds, given that that is its biggest clients.
One of the vocal critics of management at the Public Investment Corporation and the alleged rot that's taken place there has been the leader of the UDM, Bantu Holomisa. He's also appeared before the inquiry to give evidence. Why did he think it was necessary for its term to be extended?
So when he testified about 2 weeks ago, one of the biggest things that he mentioned to the Commission and to Judge Lex Mpati was that there needs to be an extension. The Commission cannot do its work in such a short time frame. Also because this Commission was supposed to start last year already, and it only started in January this year, so not enough time. And he had submitted files upon files to the Commission with some serious allegations and some serious evidence, he claimed, and he wanted the Commission to actually sit down and go through this properly. And given the fact that the President had given them a deadline for the 15th of April, which is in the next 2 weeks, he had urged the Commission to put pressure on the President to give an extension, and we heard from Judge Lex Mpati in that statement that they just released that in his interim report that was released or submitted to the President earlier in February, that in fact he had urged the President to give them that extension, and now this has been granted. But Bantu Holomisa had really been at the forefront of bringing to light these serious allegations and implicating a number of people and questioning the companies that the PIC had gotten involved with. And obviously his outcry has been heard and granted because of all this pressure that has been put on the Commission to hear and to be given an extension to do its work properly. And really a long extension, I must add, because if it was supposed to be given on the 15th of April, it's been now pushed to the 31st of July. So that is 4 months for the Commission to really sit down and go through all those files and go through all that evidence, and to actually hear from more witnesses that have actually gone to the Commission and said, we have evidence and we want to be heard.
ENCA reporter Heidi Jacobs, thank you.